I'm Brian Pedersen, and in Cheyenne, Wyoming. I'm a financial advisor at RBC, and prior to being a financial advisor, I was a bouncer, and that's actually the truth, but the real story is I bounced in college because it paid $8 an hour instead of $5.25. They gave me $10 if a fight broke out, and I got to drink free. So really, I was the wealthiest person in Laramie, Wyoming in 1997 because I got free beer. And so, but literally, paycheck to paycheck, W-2 to W-2 was Sin's Bar in Laramie, Wyoming, to RBC Wealth Management in that summer.
My name is Sarah. I teach third grade here in Cheyenne. I grew up in Wyoming, and I met Brian my second year of college at the University of Wyoming.
My wife Sarah and I have been together for 21 years. We met in college. We were at a party. I threw a party at my house, and there were all kinds of people there. And I looked across, and I saw the most beautiful woman I'd ever seen in my life. And then I realized I was staring. So I asked you. Do you remember? Mm-hmm. You have your tickets. Mm-hmm. Tickets for what? Tickets to the gun show. And immediately smiled, felt my biceps, went home, felt her boyfriend's biceps, and I was dating her 3 days later. And that's why we don't go to bodybuilding contests, because she'll leave anybody for bigger biceps.
It's all true. He was funny. I like his sense of humor, so right. Here we are.
Statistically, 100% of the women that I've used that on have married me. That's a one-for-one statistical fact, so it's true, 100%. We have 4 children. We have 2 birth sons, and then 2 adopted children, one boy and one girl. Our oldest son, Brock, if I were to describe Brock, competitive. Brock is extremely athletic, and he really likes to be good at things. So much so that, like when he jump rope 21 times his first time. He kicks for his team. He plays soccer, and he's a really good kid. But he can be hard on himself if he's not the best at what he's doing. So he's one to watch, but he's always wanting to win, whether we're winning playing Risk, because we do board games as a family, or anything. He always wants to be the one in the lead. It's interesting to watch.
My name is Brock Pedersen, and I'm 13 years old, and I go to McCormick Junior High School in Cheyenne, Wyoming.
The thing I like best about him is his smile, his personality. When he smiles, it's a genuine my laugh, and I love his laugh.
I would cook with my mom when I was about 3, and I'd eat the dough till I threw up. My mom really taught me how to cook when I was 6, because she stood by me, but I cooked oatmeal cookies, and then I made chocolate chip cookies, then I went up to a cake once, and then I love banana bread. It's one of my favorite things to make.
Dane is the opposite. He's not competitive, but he's our thinker. Like, he'll tell you more about the universe than you can imagine, what temperatures planets are, how far they are apart, all those pieces. But he also enjoys soccer, and he plays football. Both the boys play defensive center mid soccer. Both boys play running back. Both boys kick for their teams. They enjoy doing those activities together. But Dane is much more laid back, and he's very sensitive towards other people, a lot of empathy, and he has a lot of understanding for how people go.
My name is Dane. I am 11 years old, and I go to school at Davis Elementary.
Dane is, he'll probably kill me for saying this, he's a mama's boy. He writes me little notes and tells me he loves me and he appreciates me, and he's super sweet, and I love that.
I like Legos and fantasy, like fantasy movies, fantasy comics, because I just like how you can have a dragon in a movie or something, and it really fascinates me.
We adopted Iya 7 years ago, and we adopted her from China, and she is by far the kindest person that you'll ever meet, and everybody says about her. She's so caring, and she's the reason we adopted again, because she just naturally gravitates towards little kids in parties or other kids in her class that may be special needs in some manner. She's always trying to take care of them, include them. She has a really big heart, and it's amazing. Brant, we just adopted. He is about 3. You can't give your baby up for adoption in China. It's illegal. You have to abandon him. So when he was abandoned, someone picked him up and said, I don't know, I feel like we should make his birthday now. And he was probably only 7 or 8 months old. And so he was dropped off December 4th. They gave him a birthday of December 7th. And which would make him almost 4 this year, but he's clearly not. He's a 3-year-old kid, and so we just treat him like he's 3, and we'll enroll him in school for that way. He is ornery. He loves to get his way, and he'll let you know if he's not getting his way. And I like that he's assertive because it fits. We have a loud family, and we like to go and have fun. And the fact that he came in and is holding his own is really awesome, and it blends with how we work together.